Hey guys, Goffies Twitch here, and what we're about to give you is a countdown of my top 10 favorite water-type Pokemon. And for reasons why that is, well, I thought it'd be cool to give you a little video of this. So, to kick off, number 10 is going to be Swampert. The second starter, water starter that got a Mega, also has great potential within it. Water and ground typing allowed. It's also got a very funky pink shiny, and it predicts storms by sensing outside natures, so in other words, it can tell when a harsh storm is coming through tidal winds that flows straight through its fins, making it a fantastic little Pokemon design in itself. Love the design of it, love the look, and competitive wise, very strong physical attack as well as the bulk to sort of back it up with a good HP stat. Not much more I can really say on this. It's just a really good solid Pokemon that's great for being a water type. Also gets some ground coverage as well, access to Grassnell like most water types get. I just think it's a really good Pokemon to have, and one that I will gladly hunt for hours on end. Really good pick. Anyway, let's go to number 9, which is going to be Caracol. Well, the reason why I've chosen Caracol is because it's got a really good ability to be able to take out Smoke and Burn. You shell smash into an Aqua Jet, boom, Smoke and Burn's gone. And the Pokedex tree is quite interesting. It can live in the ocean and on the land. With one slap of them is enough to open a hole in the bottom of a tanker. Imagine it, you know, you're sailing in an oil tanker through the ocean. It's like you take this great big whack, and you're like, "What the hell is that?" And you see this fossilized Caracol Pokemon there. It just smashed into it and actually caused a breach in your hull. Not to mention the fact that it's got a massively good defensive stat. I cannot get over enough how good I feel this Pokemon is as a solid water type to counter things such as Smoke and Burb, as well as hold up its own in mono water battles. Low speed, but that makes it even more of a better choice if you're going to use something like Trick Room, anything like that. Just what I feel is a really good, solid Pokemon. And the shiny sprite, as you can see, it's not much different from the normal. But at the end of the day, it's not how pretty it looks, it's how hard it's going to hit. And that's what this thing's going to do, whilst taking on as many physical hits as possible from things that are not just going to kill it. But at the end of the day, really good water type, and I love its design. I mean, look at it. It's got a hardback shell on it. It's got wearing a mask. It thinks it's a freaking it's the Aquaman. It thinks it's a superhero. Moving on to number 3, we have got Kingdra, the water dragon type Pokemon in itself. Kingdra lives in extreme ocean depths and otherwise uninhabited, and has long been believed that the ornament of this Pokemon creates spiraling ocean currents. Well, with that snout, I can believe it, and its stats, I mean, look at that, 95 across the board, a bit lower on the HP and a bit lower on the speed, but in the day, this you can run as both physical and special, and that's how I'd run it. I'd run it as a physical or special if I wanted to, if I ever planned on running one. Shiny Sprite, it ditches that cool blue design for a lovely sleek purple, making it look even more of a intimidating badass over there. Sniper ability, of course, and once again because of that snout. Pardon me. And I love the look of this thing. I mean, look at that tail fin of it, or the wings that it had when it was also a cute little horsey that just bloomed and flowed into this great big majestic dragon. End of the day, I would not want to fight this in a dark alley. Next up, we have Lantern, the little oddball that it is. One of the very few that actually gets cross-typage with Electric, and that's one rare thing. It's also nicknamed the Deep Sea Star, if you can believe it. A great HP stat, great move. Well, I'm not going to say it's a great move pool, but it's got a very good move pool. It can do what most water types can do, and that's survive electric attacks as well as dish out electric attacks in itself. Use it as a Volt Switcher, use Tail Glow. If I gets that move correctly, I can't remember. It's been a while since I actually looked at Lantern's moves. But at the end of the day, I just think its design, it's a little flubberfish that can electrocute in the dark. It's great. Thing is, you wouldn't even see the attack coming. Not much I can really say about it, but I think it's a great one. Now, coming up to number 5, we have got Milotic. the Ocean Beauty Pokemon, which is actually a water/ice Pokemon. Great defensive stat, terrible attack, but great special defensive as well as special attack. It's got adequate speed, great HP stat. It lives in the bottom of large lakes, and its Pokemon's body glows a vivid pink. Well, unless you're using the shiny one, as you can see, it will be glowing a vivid blue. Just makes that ice typage in it make it seem so much more beautiful, and it does. It looks phenomenally beautiful. I love the design of it. Look at that tail fin, the way it's just swishing its fan back and forth. It releases pulsing waves of energy that brings soothing calm to the troubled hearts. I tell you what, if I was angry, the one Pokemon that would be able to calm me down is Milotic. It is a great little Pokemon. You can sleep talk it. You can sleep talk it like most Pokemon. You can use it as an ice attacker. You can use it to take on dragons. You can use it for this. You can use it for that. The usage for this thing is incredible, and I just can't believe how beautiful it looks. And the fact that in some of the past gen games, the only way to really evolve it is by getting that high increase on its beauty, which just shows off even more how beautiful it is. And now we come to number 4, I think it is. Ludicolo, the dancing monkey that he is. Look at that! Look at that little Mexican guy. Nothing on it, Mexicans, by the way. It's just an example. Come on, he's there. He's having a party. He wants some sus. He wants to Rito it up. Ludicolo begins its dance as soon as it hears cheerful, festive music. So take it to a festival. It'll dance for you. It's said to appear when it hears a singing of children hiking outside. That's not actually a bad Pokédex entry. I like that entry. It makes it sound like it's friends to everyone. You cannot upset it. It's just happy-go-lucky and willing to go anywhere. Stat-wise, good 100 defense base, special defense, speed, 70 attack and defense base, as well as speed, 80 defense, 80 base stat HP, and then also the 90% HP, which means you can sort of run it both ways, but you'd want to do special and physical. Access to grass and water moves, so it's not going to take much of a hit from those grass types out there, on account of the fact it's got a cool little grass type in it as well. Access to Ice Beam, Fake Out, it can do a lot basically. And I think this is a great Pokemon to run competitively. I've run it quite a few times and it's never failed me. It's just sat there looking like a well, not badass, but he's the happy-go-lucky Pokemon. He's like, yeah, let's just party. Let's party. Anyway, moving on. We got the ghostly electric water type Pokemon Rotomwash. Now, most people may not consider the Rotoms because they get different type advantages and type bases. But this one I'm going to count just because it is shaped like a washing machine and all it does is scold stuff. Well, the entry is the same for every Rotom form. Research continues this Pokemon and it could be the power source of a unique motor. Well, I would like to know more about Milotic. I want to know how Rotom was designed and created. God, why am I all over the place? I don't know. Great defense stat, great special defense stat, even better special attack. Well, not as good. Yeah, take that back. Not as good special attack stat. I'm reading the stuff as it's like on the layout itself. Low HP, good speed stat, and attack, access to Volt Switch. Like I said again, one of the very few that gets cross typings with electric. But as much as powerful, as good as I like it, I don't like the shiny sprite that much. That's why I look at the shiny sprite. Like, do I really need a sunburnt washing machine when I can use just a normal looking washing machine? But end of the day, I wouldn't want to get hit by this thing. It will burn me and it will hit me hard. And the fact it's also sat there with a great big mischievous smile on its face makes me want to run from it even more. It's like, oh god, you're giving me the look again. You're giving me the eye. Next up, we have one of my favorite water legendary. It's the Prince of the Sea. It's Manaphy. 100 base stats all across the board. Born with wondrous power that lets it bond with any kind of Pokemon. That means you can have this thing go up against some of the most fearsome Pokemon on the planet, and it will somehow form a bond with it and become its friend. But this is the Pokemon that's out there to be friends with everyone. It doesn't want to upset anyone. Tail glow ability moves, hydration ability. It's just so damn cute, and the only legend that can breed. It will breed and give you its little mini form, Fiona. But Fiona won't do what Manaphy can do, and Manaphy I just feel is beautiful. I mean, it really is. I cannot stress how much I love this cute little guy. First time I saw it was in the movie. First time I heard of it in the movie. I looked at it, it was like, oh, I want one. I want one. To the point I actually bought Pokemon Ranger just so I could get one. Oh, I can't stress enough how beautiful it is. I gotta take the prince away now. Number 2 pick now, Gastrinon. Not only does it get 2 different forms, depending on east or west, but look at them. Look at those 2. They make me think of the creatures out of Evolution, the movie and the animated series, which I think they called Stinky or something. Long ago, its entire back was shielded by a sturdy shell and traces of it are left in its cells. And there you go, that's its description. Great HP attack, great special attack stat, good defense, even just as good special defense, low speed, good physical attack. You run it as a special, and you use it as a toxic. You can use it as a toxic store. You can use it as you can run it against dragon. You can run it against water types. You can run it against grass types. This thing can hit almost everything. Even ground hasn't got a thing on this thing. It's beautifully well designed and thought out. It can do so many good things. I just can't get over enough how cool it looks. And then when you go to the shiny sprite, yeah, you get that little grey, that little beigey one that I got there, or you can get a beautiful light blue one, which I sadly don't have the sprite of. I should have tried to get it before I started recording. But at the end of the day, I just think that Gastrinon is one hell of a beautiful Pokemon, and I would gladly, I have many a time as well, used one in battle, and it has never failed me. It is just such a great Pokemon to have. And now, I suppose you're wondering what number 10, my number 1 is my favourite water type one out of all the 720 plus Pokemon. Out of every single water type out there, my favourite is gonna be Gyarados. Why? Because it is power in itself. It is beautifully well designed. It is one of the original water types. It can kick some major ass. Intimidate, Moxie, Mold Breaker when it megas. It's brutally vicious. It's known for destruction, and it has destroyed ancient cities and in ancient times. Great attack stat, access to a great. It's got a great move pool to take advantage of. It's shiny. Yeah, everyone gets tired of the shiny because they gave it in heart gold, but still, I still go out my way to go and catch that Gyarados just because it's a Gyarados. I can't stress enough how cool it is. I just love it to bits. Anyway, yeah, Gyarados, beautiful, beautiful Pokemon, and I recommend, if you haven't bred one yet, yeah, I mean you at the other end of that camera, I recommend you go and breed yourself one right away, because this thing is power. This thing is designed to kill other Pokemon. This thing is terrifying. Moxie boost, as well as Intimidate if you want it as an Intimidator. Great special attack, physical attack stat, low special attack, great special defense, just as good defense, good HP stat, and great speed. Yeah, I would love to always have one of these by my side because it is just power. It is like a god on the levels that Bidoof doesn't even know. I can't stress enough how good this thing is. Definitely my favourite water type of all time. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up down below, hit that subscribe button, keep up for the awesome content I try and bring you as much as possible. On top of that, don't forget to check out the MPA battles, don't forget to come check me out on Twitch. Let me just get I'll put the link in the description down below, but let me just give you a visual of it here while I remember. Let me think where I put it. No. There you go. There you go. Just come chuck a follow over there on Twitch. Goffies Enigma, shiny hunts regularly, battles, advice, tips, tricks, anything you need. I'm there almost every single day. And if I'm not there, it's because I'm getting ready to. I'm producing the next great bit of content for you guys here. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do all that and come check me out. And I'll catch you next time for the next top 10, which I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to surprise you. Just like I surprised you with this one. Only my viewers knew I was doing a top 10 video, but they didn't know why it was off. And before somebody go, oh, why isn't that percent? It's because the thing's taking me over 1k X, which I instantly disqualify it. It's double over odds, come on! Anyway, I'm getting out, I'll catch you all.